Hey everybody, so I was going to show you how I make some little pieces for my journals, and today I'm doing some jelly printing. This was a larger jelly printing plate that I cut down to smaller sections, and today I'm just taking some leaves from my yard in two colors, a gray and a green gold, and I'm just going to print some pieces for my journals. I like to do this just to kind of have extras in my stash to grab when I'm ready to journal, and they make great just when you just want to have fun and just do something kind of mindless. This is a fun little project to do. So really simple. I have a brayer jelly plate, two different colors. This is a sample from the hardware store, and then I'm using a golden green gold. This is a little bit more transparent, but I'll play around with some different colors and some different substrates to print on. Right now I'm just doing paper, but I also grabbed out some fabric and canvas to give it a go too. So I just kind of start by adding some gray to my base. And we'll start with some littler guys. And I'm going to go right straight away to printing to a first print before I put any green. And then I can always go back over the print and print again. That turned out really neat. And then I'll go back and like trim these. Do another. And I have some different papers. I have some watercolor papers, some cardstock, some mixed media paper. I also grabbed out some vintage papers. I think this is a waxed butcher paper. I have some papers that I've dyed. So kind of just grab from your stack and get a pile going and see the different ways it can come out. You gotta kind of work a little bit quickly with the jelly plates, especially when you're using like a plant material on it, because it can stick to it pretty easy, and then you don't get a good print. Let's try this little guy. And I'll go back over with the brayer sometimes on these thinner papers and make sure I get a good. So that one turned out pretty cool. So these two I'll probably reprint on, although I do kind of like just the simpleness of that. This is one of my favorites. So let's try and recreate that one. doesn't take much plant material because you can use them over and over again. Cool. It turned out pretty neat, but I think I'll go back over. Kind of has like a ghosting in it. Maybe when it dries it'll be a little more, but those turned out cool. I'm going to switch up to a little darker green. A sap green. Do another print of that one. If you move quickly enough, you can get a print off this too. Very cool. And I really love like this one with the little green gold underneath it, and then that darker sage green, which was the sap green hue, and the gray mixed together. It's kind of a ghosty effect, and it looks really cool. So yeah, so that's kind of my technique for just a really quick way to make lots of little great starter papers. These would be really cool, like if you came in and stitched them. You can add more layers on top of them, but they're really, really fun and easy project, and a way to just really be prolific with some journal pieces, collage pieces. And I like working in this smaller format. It's just so much like easier to manage than doing the big sheets, and that's fun too. But this is just a really cute, if you want to sit down with a quick project and just get a lot done in a short amount of time. That's my technique for that. So thanks for tuning in today and watching me create, and I'll be back with more.